Hi everyone, it's Sarah May again. I'm here to discuss a very fascinating topic, to me anyway, and I'm sure a lot of other people care about it, just don't really like to think about it. um, I've just taken a note recently, and actually I've only been thinking about this for the last 20 minutes, if you can believe it, because I was trying to come up with a topic, because I wasn't ready to talk about my Jehovah's Witnesses yet, because I need to do more research. I don't feel like I'm ready to rant about it yet. And I have some things to talk about today. I'm going to talk about hoes, sluts, and playas. Um, I think I've noticed that we as a society have decided to pick on people who we think fuck a little too much, okay? Have too many partners. But I think we all, don't really know what the numbers are anyway, what the statistics are, and honestly, there's even more to this equation that has to be, I think should be ranted about, honestly. And I'm gonna give you some numbers about, you know, national averages and things like that, because I think we are all kind of hoey, honestly, because if you look at the national averages, most people who are our age are kind of hoey, honestly. And by our age, I mean people between the ages of 18 and 25. And that's most of the people I know. If you fall outside that ranges, give yourself a little more. If you fall below, please don't watch my videos. They're inappropriate for you. Ask your mother's permission. If she says no, do not watch my video, please. Okay. According to the Kinsey Institute, males 30 to 44 report an average of 6 to 8 female partners in their lifetime, and females aged 30 to 44 report an average of 4 male partners in their lifetime. And 20% of American women and 31% of American women have had one sex partner in their lifetime. And 56% of American men and 30% of American women have had 5 or more sex partners in their lifetime. Okay, so that should give you kind of some numbers. So generally about 8, 5 to 8 each sex, about 5 to 8. That's normal. And actually, I think I read somewhere that for our particular age group, like ages 18 to 25, it's like 3 to 4 average. And, that doesn't seem like a big number to me. Honestly, it really doesn't seem like a big number to me. And I thought it would be bigger. I was thinking more like the lines of 12, 10 to 12. I thought that seemed more reasonable, but really, sorry, I know that makes me sound pretty bad, but no, just thinking about it, if you think about, think of all the boyfriends your best friend has ever had. Has she had more than 4? Okay then. Alright, just saying. But we as a society have kind of decided to pick on people who sleep around a lot, and I'm not really sure why that is. I mean, are we jealous? Are we jelly? Are you jelly of that hoe? Why are we calling women hoes anyway? What's up with that? Sluts? What's up with you, slut? What's up with that? For real. Why do we hate on them? They are providing our society with a very needed thing. Orgasms. Have you ever met an orgasm you didn't like? Didn't think so. Alright. So, why do we hate on them? Is it because we're afraid they're going to steal our boo? Because, that's the only thing I can think of, honestly. I don't hate sluts. I think they're having a good time. All power to you. Just, rap it or some shit. Don't, get pregnant all the time. That's kind of lame. I guess unless you want to. I guess that's up to you. Whatever you want to do. Just don't, trap boys into relationships or force them to have children that they don't want on purpose. If it's an accident, which I kind of find hard to believe that so many accidents happen. But if it's an accident, whatever. But please don't do that shit on purpose. It's not cool. Nobody likes it. Everybody hates it. Okay, so what else is there to talk about this topic? I think that a lot of people hate on these people for, really the wrong reasons. Because, I'm thinking about a few people I know who could possibly be categorized as hoes and sluts, whose numbers soar above anything you thought was imaginable. And you know what? They're very productive people. They're they're successful people. I mean, one of them is a healthcare professional that I know. Well, 2 of them are healthcare professionals that I know just off the top of my head, not even having to think about it. I know one who's a teacher. That kind of shit. I mean, I know dudes who I've asked, honestly, I don't care, but I'm just curious, how many? And they're like, honestly, I've lost count. Isn't that frightening to you? I have a friend who keeps a journal. She keeps a journal and a record. So if she gets anything or got pregnant, she would know whose it was. Now, isn't that a genius idea? You think, wow, she's so much of a host, she has to have this journal? That's horrible. Why do you care? She's keeping track of it for a good reason. It's not like, oh, check out my exploits, yo. These are all the people who changed their world. No. Besides, not everybody can change with lives here, alright? It's not as easy as it sounds. Well, for some people. Anyway, besides the topic. Yeah, so why do we care? Second question, why do they do it? Or why don't you do it? Huh? I realize that, monogamous relationships are, what's up. That's what's up. I can dig that. I can dig, like, an honest, truly loving relationship where you feel like you don't need anybody else, that you are completely satisfied and happy. I am so jelly. I am so jelly with you. I hope that you can keep that, and that's why even though all these married dudes hit on me and shit, I'm like, nope, stay away from me. You got a wife. I don't care if she's cool with it. I'm not cool with it. So, yeah, I'm totally jelly of that. So, good for you on that. But, like, other people, I don't really get it exactly. So if you have any ideas about that, please comment. I mean, I would like to hear what your opinion is. If I think your idea is cool enough, I might even respond. Woo-hoo. So yeah, I think it's perfectly awesome that people can have monogamous relationships, and it makes you really wonder about the people. Like, if you can't have that, then what's stopping you from doing that? Exactly. I personally don't feel ready to make a commitment right now. Feel a little raw, for sure. But I'll get over it, trust me. I've dealt with way worse. Trust me, I will endure. But why do these girls do these things? And I've talked to a few of the girls I have in the past, just out of curiosity, and this is what I remember them saying. They're like, it's fun, why not? I like sex, I like orgasms, it makes perfect sense to me. I don't know why more girls don't. And I believe that to an extent. But statistically, a lot of these girls who have more than like 30 sexual partners, which, trust me, it happens. I know several girls who have more than 30, and 30 is like a quarter or something. I'm not going to name names, don't even ask. And something bad has happened to them in their lifetime, and they don't have good self-esteem or whatever. But then again, there are girls who do that, who have awesome self-esteem, who've, had just amazing lives, and, it's whatever. I feel like as long as they are comfortable and happy with what they are doing, they are going about it in a safe manner. I don't really care what they do, as long as they don't go after my boo. If they go after my boo, I'm gonna cut a bitch. That's right, cut a bitch. Okay then, that's all I have to say about hoes and sluts. And oh, I want to talk about playas. For real, let's talk about playas. Because most playas I know, they aren't just like roaming the field and shit. They've got 1, 2, 3 girlfriends, and then, they have their main girl. Whatever, dude. That's lame as shit. Lame. Now, if they're all know about it and they're all cool with it, that's whatever. But cheating is not cool. I've been on both sides of that. It's not cool. It does not make you feel good. Whatever in your life is making you think that that's a cool thing, it's not cool. It's not cool. You're wrong. You need help. For real. For real. So, also I've noticed that, I know a lot of playas, because I just seem like one of those girls that dudes can just talk to, and there's like zero judgment, or I don't know, I'm just one of those people like to tell things to. And don't worry, I won't say your names. I'm just using your information for statistical purposes only. The dudes that I do know who are like that, most of them, I do know a few exceptions, are kind of losers. Have dead-end jobs, aren't going anywhere with their lives, are completely satisfied doing what menial work that they do. They may or may not be educated or in the process of, or just kind of dicking around with it. Not really sure what the story is there. So yeah, Women, successful hoes. Dudes, no good playas. No good playas. I hope this has been an enlightening video for you. It's been kind of enlightening for me to figure out exactly what I specifically think about each of these things, because honestly, until you really sit down and think about these topics, you really don't know how you feel about it. So yeah, that's how I feel about hoes, playas, and sluts. Also, I'm just bragging here. I got my stick. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm gonna wrap it and play with it later. But I gotta sleep now. Good night, friends. You guys matter to me. Peace out.